If you're looking for beautiful yet affordable Christmas decor for your front porch, then stay tuned. I will have a DIY for this holiday swag, and I'm also joining up with other YouTube friends to give you tons of outdoor Christmas ideas. Thank you to my good friend Michelle from My Everyday Wife Life for hosting this inspiring collab. My daughter Ava's joining me, and our first creation is this cute little Christmas tree. First, I grabbed this red plastic pot I had bought at Lowe's when I purchased my mums in the fall. Ava is going to glue down some floral foam into the pot. We found this little silver Christmas tree in our basement that I had bought at the Dollar General the previous year and had lost the base, so this was perfect for our pot. Once we get outside, we're going to pack that red pot full of dirt to further secure that tree. It turned out to be the perfect size for that pot, and I know I never spent more than $3 on it when I bought it. Before we decorate our little tree, we're going to hang up our Christmas wreath. I have a tutorial on my channel on how to make that wreath. I didn't even use a wreath form because I didn't want to spend the money on it. I'll have that video linked in my description box below if you'd like to watch it. We're decorating our little tree completely from the dollar store. We got this cute garland as well as several ornaments and even some white poinsettias, and we'll choose from these things to decorate the tree. I rarely ever approach any craft project or decor project with a grand plan in mind. I more gather materials and then I try to see what I can do with them. If you're new to my channel, my name is Karen, and it's really my desire to help and encourage others who are keeping their home in any way that I can. From cleaning videos to cleaning tips, from recipes to food prep, to DIYs and inexpensive decor. I want to help you, I want to inspire you, and I want to encourage you along the way. I also want to share with you my faith in Jesus, which gives me hope to get through every day. If that interests you, I invite you to look at some more of my videos and see if you might like to subscribe so that you'll know whenever I upload new videos. The poinsettia I used on the top of the tree came individually, but then every other poinsettia I put on the tree came in one bunch from the dollar store for $1, and I even had 2 extra ones that I could use on my pine swag. Now we're adding these little red sparkly Christmas balls, and then our tree will be complete. I have to confess that this was supposed to be a clean and decorate with me. However, we have had rainstorm after rainstorm, and so I had to sneak this in on any day I could. So I'm going to have to go back and do some cleaning on this porch. I was really happy with how this sweet little tree turned out. We got these 4 candy canes that we decided to drive into the ground, and thankfully it's been a mild fall, so we were able to do it with a little trouble, but we got it in. This one gave Ava some trouble, so we had to ask her dad for some help, and now I'd like to show you a little scene when Ava gets bored. Let's just say we were all a little giddy. What can I say? It was a rare, nice day. We were all outside getting a little silly. I was happy with the look, and we even have this cute little rug that Ava's putting down now, but I was feeling like it was still missing something, and I wanted a pine swag over the top of the door, but I had never made one, so I decided to give it a try, and I was thrilled with the result. First, I gathered some pine from outside, and then I measured my door so I knew how wide I wanted the swag to be. Just like when I made my wreath, I didn't have a form to attach the branches to. What I decided to do was to take the thickest of my branches and to wire them all together. I love pine because it naturally fans on the ends. With my base branches down, I put this dollar store poinsettia in the middle, and then I'm wiring other smaller branches just to fill it out so that it doesn't look bare. This is so easy because if you see a bare spot, you just put down some pine and the green wire doesn't show. If you don't have evergreen in your yard and you would like to make a swag or a wreath, I encourage you to go check a Christmas tree farm or a place that sells cut Christmas trees that are fresh, because oftentimes they will give away extra clippings for free. If they're not free, I can't imagine it would cost very much. It would be much less expensive than going to a craft store. Of course, you could use artificial pine if you chose to do that, and it would also be beautiful. I'm happy with how full it is, so I'm adding these 2 other smaller poinsettias on either side, and then I am going to fill it in again with some tinier branches. This time I'm using my glue gun so I can make the little branches that have the greenery placed just where I want them and how I want them. With that done, I'm attaching a few Christmas balls to tie it in with my wreath and my little tree. As a side note, it's raining again, so I'm really glad I got everything out there, and now all I have left to do is to add my swag. These ornaments also came from the Dollar Tree, and I'm super happy to use them outside because I won't be so worried if they get ruined. Of course, since I'm using real pine, I won't be able to reuse this swag next year. These roses came from when my daughter was making herself a crown for her prom, and I would just encourage you always to go around and shop your house. You might be surprised at what you find. Roses aren't typically used for Christmas, but I thought they tied in well with my red and white theme. This was so easy and fun to do, and now my porch is complete and my husband hung the swag over the door, and it was exactly what I wanted. I hope I was able to inspire you today that you can have affordable, simple, but beautiful Christmas front porch decor this year. Remember, you're going to want to check out Michelle at My Everyday Wife Life, as well as a full playlist that I have linked in my description box below. And remember, as always, that God loves you and I love you too, and I can't wait to see you next time.